We're appreciative of everything that they're doing for us. But 2 weeks ago, I was in Stu as in Coastal Ohene and more so. So my new name is Nana Akwesi Dentra.
Oh, I'm very excited. You know, it's a very, what should I say? Just an exciting day for us, you know.
I want to travel across West Africa on my new Ghanaian passport. Hey, Charlie, no more visa.
I'm so pleased to have finally received my citizenship today.
What's popping? I am the Kenyan Beast. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the returning subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. For the new subscriber, this is the place to be. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a neighbor that Kenyan Beast is here, man. So we are doing it African way, and in the African way we are more trying to connect with the African American or Black American or Afro-Caribbean. Some African countries have come forward and take steps and measures to make sure that African American and Afro-Caribbean, they get visas or not visas, or they get a citizenship in the countries. So in today's video, we're gonna talk or I gonna list some of the countries that they are giving African American citizenship, of that country, because we understand that the African Americans or Afro-Caribbeans, they were disconnected from motherland, they were disconnected from their roots by slavery, in 19th century, or 500 years ago, 400 years ago, due to slavery. So we are trying so hard as content creators. We are trying to connect, our cousins and brothers and sisters. There is countries in Africa, they are offering citizenship to Black Americans or Afro-Caribbeans. What you need to do in some countries, you just need to bring proof to prove that your lineage is in that country. Or in other country is through naturalization, and in other countries it depends. The connection between Africa and African American is from long way back ago. We were connected as one, and it was just disconnected, as I've told you, due to slavery. That's why a lot of countries are coming forward. In the modern day, a lot of Afro-Caribbean, a lot of Black Americans or African Americans, they are trying so hard to reconnect. It's a bond. You cannot cease to do that. It's a bond. If you hear your history, you will want one day to connect with your family, to connect with your to come back to Africa. It's like coming back home. So African American or Afro-Caribbean, they are coming back home. Yeah. Let's go directly into the video. Now, the first country, it is Ghana. Ghana is one of the rich countries in culture. Okay. There is this thing called the right of Adobe. So it is one of the first country to start embracing the coming back of Black Americans back to Africa under the right of Adobe. I know maybe it's under constitution or something. So the African Americans or Afro-Caribbean who are eligible to get a citizenship in Ghana are those who have their African descendants in Africa, or if you are you have African descent and you are living outside Africa, you are eligible. You just need to have you have an African descent, descendant, and you are living abroad, you are eligible. Ghana has this initiative, it's called the Year of Return. It started earlier back, the Year of Return. It's just to promote, the culture. When they mingle together, they promote the culture, and the economy. So Ghana is number one, the return or the right of Adobe, and the motto is the Year of Return. Number two country is Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone has have a lot of history of slavery, or it's one of the country where when Jamaicans or the Carribians, they when they turned against their bosses, they were they were captured. The Maroons, they were captured, taken to Nova Scotia, and they were brought back in Africa to Sierra Leone country. So Sierra Leone is a country where there was a lot of slaves. So, and a lot of them were taken there back to Caribbean, back to America and all of that. So Sierra Leone is the second country that is running this campaign of bringing back Black Americans and Afro-Caribbean, and their campaign is called Embracing Descendants. Embracing Descendants. Sierra Leone offers citizenship for those who can prove their lineage, their descent, through descent, that they can prove their lineage is in the country. For you to be eligible to take a citizenship in Sierra Leone, you have to have a proof to be a lineage descent of Sierra Leone. If you prove the ancestry is from Sierra Leone, now you can have the full citizenship of Sierra Leone. Up to now, are we good? First is Ghana, that offers citizenship to Black Americans and Afro-Caribbean. The second one is Sierra Leone. The third one is Nigeria. Now Nigeria is they're embracing the thing of dual citizenship. Like recently, they gave a dual citizenship to around 200 plus foreigners who are not even Africans. So they are embracing the issue of dual citizenship. So in Nigeria too, if you have a proof of lineage, that's you are being eligible to get a dual citizenship in Nigeria. But more so, if the duration when you prove that you have a lineage in a Nigerian descendant or descent, you get a full citizenship of Nigeria. All this is to embrace or to promote the culture, the economy, and all that. So we have Nigeria in number 3. Number 4 is South Africa. A bold move in strengthening ties. South Africa is one of the countries that offers citizenship to Black Americans. South Africa are pushing these things of Black American culture with African culture. When they mix, they improve the culture and the capability of improving the economy of South Africa. If you have, you'll get the citizenship of South Africa, and strengthening ties. So South Africa are they want or are allowing citizenship for cultural growth, economic growth, and they want to be the good collaboration with the US, I think, for business wise. So South Africa is on the list. Another one is Gabon. Gabon, they are strengthening ties with the diaspora. Gabon is one of the richest countries in nature, very rich, and they are embracing the issue of reconnecting with Black Africans or Afro-Caribbean. So Gabon is one of the countries that if you prove, for you to be eligible, you prove to have the Gabonian lineage or descent. Once you are approved to have a Gabonian lineage, you are free to get a citizenship of Gabon. Just like that. If you approve you are from Gabon, you have the line, the veins are in Gabon, your blood, part of it is in Gabon, you get the full citizenship of Gabon. Another country that is embracing Black Americans and reconnecting culture, Cape Verde is another country, that allow or giving citizenship to Black Americans and Afro-Caribbean. So for you to be eligible, is just to have a lineage of Cape Verde. If you are forefathers who are from Cape Verde, you are eligible to get a citizenship of Cape Verde. It's Cape Verde or Cape Verde of Cape Verde. Number 7, it is Zimbabwe. Now Zimbabwe is opening doors to the diaspora. I think it's because Zimbabwe wants to strengthen the unity between Africa countries, its country, and the diaspora. So they have announced that they are giving offer of citizenship to Black Americans. So I don't know how to be eligible in Zimbabwe. You need what? But I think you need to have a Zimbabwe lineage or descent, or by natural. That's by naturalization, I think. And yeah, that's it. Now the last country that is on my list is Kenya. Kenya, my country. Now, in the recent years, Kenya have been showing interest to reconnect with the diaspora. But for you to gain full citizenship, I don't know what is the criteria, but it is not that clear for you to be eligible, because I don't think there's a lot of slaves who came from Kenya, so they will not connect by lineage or descent. So I think they are connecting it by naturalization, something like that. But Kenya is one of the countries that has shown interest of connecting to the Black Americans or Afro Carribians. So if you are a Black American or you are Afro Caribbean, you're from Caribbean, and you want to get a citizenship of Africa, if you are from Grenada, if you are from Jamaica, if you are from Haiti, if you are from Trinidad and Tobago, if you are Black American and you want to get full citizenship of Africa, you may choose of these countries: Kenya, Zimbabwe, Cape Verde, Nigeria, Gabon, Ghana. You know, those are the countries that offering a full citizenship. South Africa, by Nigeria, is about dual. You can do dual citizenship, and yeah, that's it. I don't know. This is the best thing I think I've had today. African countries trying to reconnect with our brothers. African countries trying to bring, you know, the good and out of diaspora people, the Afro Caribbean and African Americans. So you don't need to fear. If you have the African lineage, come to these countries, get your citizenship from these countries. Come to Kenya, get a citizenship of Kenya. You know, if yourself is you can add the name of Kenya. You can add there Oduori, Mwangi, Wafula. You know. So that's all for today. Those are the list of countries that are offering citizenship of Black Americans and Afro Americans. What do you think about this video? Until next time, peace be with you.